guys, and welcome to the party. I don't have much time. I have exactly 38 seconds. So let's hurry. Thank you all for being here. There's plenty of room in the caravan, so climb aboard, but don't touch anything. Please make sure to like and comment on the episode, and subscribe to the podcast. That way, I can make more money to buy more crumpets. Oh, and leave us a rating so that I can rub my success in Solstice's face. Speaking of which, have you seen a green phoenix feather? Oh, and before we head out, one more thing. If you want to stay up to date on how the party's going, make sure to follow us on our social medias too. Okay, that's all the time we have. We gotta get going. So hop in the caravan, let's get this party started.
Hey party people, if you weren't able to catch the last episode of Dice Party, here's what you missed. The fight with Kiram came to an abrupt and unsettling end. Before the party could finish him off, Kiram vanished, leaving behind more questions than answers, and a growing sense that this threat is far from over. Shaken and exhausted, the party returned home to Thalia, but the damage wasn't just physical. Back in Onyx City, Klokke made a choice no one expected. Without warning, he packed up and left for Mount Hope, saying nothing about where he was going or why. Mint tried to reach him by message, but received only silence in return. With Kiram still at large, trust strained, and one of their own missing, the party called it a night, uncertain of what comes next or how close reality itself may be to collapse. Why did Klokke leave without a word? What is Kiram planning now? And can the party reunite before reality itself falls apart? Find out on this episode of Dice Party.
So, at that time, what happens is you guys are waking up the next morning. Mr. Klokke is still on the road. You guys waking up in your respective rooms and everything. What would be the first thing you guys would want to do once you have awoken and your wounds are feeling better and healing more?
Melody is going to go over to Mint's room, and she's just going to knock on the door.
Good Foley work right there.
Come in.
No rest for the weary.
It's just me, Mint. Have you heard from Klokke yet? I'm really kind of worried, and...
I have not heard anything from him. He has not responded to the message I sent him yesterday when we returned.
Has your earring recharged? Mine, I think, didn't recharge very much.
Mine's recharged, but if he didn't respond previously, I'm not sure he's going to respond again.
I mean, are you not worried about him at all?
I am somewhat concerned, and I think that is a matter we should consider doing something about, but the first thing I'd like to do today is talk to the Jack Marius, Marii, the
mariachi band?
Mariisis, however you pronounce it. Yes, I think it might be important we tell them about Kiram before we head off looking for Klokke.
Probably a good idea. Whatever's going on there isn't good, and I'm not a fan of slavery.
Slavery?
Whatever's going on there.
Yeah.
It's close enough. Either way, it's abhorrent.
Then we should head off. So we're going to head for the main chamber, I would assume.
Well, as you guys are, discussing this, off in the distance, you just hear, "Ah!" and a scream coming from a room just down the way.
Do we recognize the voice?
You do.
Yeah, I bet I do.
Yeah.
Would you like to take care of that?
Only if you come with me.
Oh.
Right as you guys start walking that way, out of the room bursts a half-clothed Asimar in the hallway, like basically wearing boxers, that's about it, looking around frantically, just like, where am I?
Do you not remember?
Oh my, okay, my head hurts. Okay, so that wasn't a dream? None of that was a dream. That all happened? I'm not in Paradisé.
I'm afraid none
you
of that
could
was
be
a
if
dream.
you wanted to be, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, okay, no, I'm just, the lights are so bright. Oh my gosh, everything hurts. I
You
feel
realize
like,
you come from a land that's like basically full of sun, right?
yeah, well, right now, hangovers don't really care about what sun you're looking at.
Oh, hangovers. I wonder how you got one of those.
Oh gosh, it feels like my soul's been ripped out of my body.
So, that's probably because that actually kind of happened.
What?
I mean, you got it back.
My soul actually came out of my body?
Yeah, that's why you're here. Do you not remember that part?
Oh my gosh,
We brought you here so that Kiram could not come back from wherever he poofed to and rip your soul from your body again, possibly this time for good.
Kiram, okay, I'm starting to piece it all together. Well, I have a headache. I am deeply hungry. I peed a little bit when I was screaming.
Ew.
It's just there's a lot going on right now. And he's like, meanwhile, it's just a man, like a golden man in like, his boxers just kind of stand there, and he's, for the sake of Melody, he's a little bit kind of like, he's a little bit ripped. He's got a little bit of body going on,
And he has the faint odor of urine.
Ew.
He does. He does have the faint odor of urine on him.
Well, clean up your mess, because I don't do messes. And put some clothes on and just read a book or something. Enjoy a day off of work for once. We have stuff we have to do.
Okay. What about...
She went from ooh woo to no.
I'm gonna put a
He's kind of irritating
paw
her a little
on
bit.
his shoulder. Just reassure him. You are in a safe place currently. As we will keep you safe here, but you might want to take some time to
Decompress.
Readjust?
yes.
Yeah, all of that.
And I know that she is a great drinker, so she may actually know some sort of concoction that could help you with the hangover.
Oh, I know.
You may not exactly have a hangover, but I'm sure she's got something that would fix it for you.
I don't get hangovers at all anymore. I think the secret is to never stop drinking, but I won't recommend that for you.
He looks at you and he says, okay, so is there anything for me to do here? I mean, like, I really don't feel like sitting around.
Remind me again what you used to do at Paradisé?
A little bit of everything, actually. I was concierge of the hotel. I did a lot of stuff, essentially.
Perhaps we could bring him with us to Jack Marius, and maybe Jack Marius or Kirby will have a job for him. He seems to like to keep busy.
We could see what they say, and yes, maybe they'll have something for you to do.
We can't just kind of
Something
let
to
you
occupy
out
your mind.
into the town. I'm pretty sure that was strictly forbidden by Kirby yesterday.
Yeah, there was a threat of a lobotomy, wasn't there?
And I'm pretty sure he was serious.
No, I kind of got that feeling. The man holding the giant crystal in his hand, kind of feel like he wasn't kidding about the lobotomy. Okay, yeah, I'll tag along. And he starts to walk down the hall with you guys.
Is he walking all right?
He's walking all right.
Can you please put clothes on first and clean up the pee in the hallway?
Oh, no, there's no pee in the hallway. I was kidding about the pee. Good gracious.
Well, at least put clothes on.
And he walks back to his room to put his, the only clothing he has, which was his date night clothing. So he looks a little, like, too dapper.
Formal?
Yeah, he looks a little too dapper for what where he's going. I mean, as disheveled as it is, it's still a little more formal clothing. So he heads off with you guys to go see the Jack Marii. In the meantime, we'll cut on over to Mr. Klokke, who is in his caravan, bustling down the road. You still got another day of travel going on, but what have you worked on while you're traveling?
The goggles, working on my rifle, and I've started a new set of armor.
So you got some ideas flowing?
Yep.
Like, pretty much in true Klokke fashion?
Yep.
Just whenever you wake up the next day.
And a new, because I'm trying to cure his allergy to silver. So,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, mints.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I believe that, he's a werewolf, he has an allergy to silver. So, in trying to cure that, I have samples of his fur and things that I had collected off of, like, his,
It doesn't surprise me.
his scarf when he gave it to me. So I was like, oh, take these off of here and save them for later. So I took those off when I was making all of that.
Not a
and,
questionable thing at all. It just sounds on par.
And so I'm working on that antidote, but also other applications. So yeah.
Cloak's gonna make a werewolf potion. A werewolf toad.
What'll happen here is when you wake up for the next day. Did you just kind of let the caravan keep driving all night? Like, just do its thing?
Oh yeah, we drive all night.
I kind of figured. I mean, it's
I don't have to
autopilot. You know,
Yeah, that's how come I get everywhere on time, because I don't have to stop.
That's true. You don't have to make any unwarranted pit stops.
Yep.
Well, yeah, so when you wake up and the caravan's chugging along, you pass on by wherever you set down the earring the day before. And you see it's actually glowing.
I note it.
Okay. He won't do anything out of character. This is the man who takes the positive side of it's what my character would do.
It's like noticing the answering machine. Yeah, there's a message. All right.
Huh.
You know what?
I'll get to that.
Rightfully so. There should be a message on there.
Oh, now you want to talk.
I apologize. How many times?
Of course you want me to listen to you.
It's not even me.
And this is why we're in this situation.
This is why we're here. So,
I
yeah.
use one of my tools to brush it aside.
You don't even touch it.
Like out of my workspace so I don't activate it.
You don't want to accidentally activate it?
Yeah.
Note to any players who are listening, don't play with your husbands.
That's nothing to do with that.
Multiple.
There's, for all you polyamorous people out there,
She's actually referring to all three of us.
apparently.
We've got a thing.
Ew. Gross.
Well, we've been outed.
You guys are so funny.
This is how rumors get started. You actually know what? This might make it go viral. Hey, everybody believe that rumor.
Yeah, for my sister listening, they're lying.
Oh, she knows.
With that, you work on your stuff for the day. Well, go ahead. What I would say, give me some tinkering checks. How do we establish your tinkering
Arcane
before?
tinkering. We created a whole thing for that.
Didn't we?
We did.
I
It's
couldn't
based
remember.
on my intelligence.
It's been a minute since we've tinkered, I think. So it's been a minute. Since
Arcane tinkering.
Ah, okay. Look at that. Look at that.
So we created a whole skill for that.
I mean, it works. I like it. So go ahead and roll me 3 different checks. You had plenty of time to do it. So 3 for ones, 1 for each of your things.
21.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
These are all feeling very reasonable today.
Yeah. That
Wow.
doesn't count. Way to just blast it past the pad.
27.
Good night. Okay.
That last one I'm really working on.
Here's the deal. You went, all right, I wash my hands of you two, and I'm going to go on the road, and that means your mind is very clear to work on these things. Yeah, you work on your inventions and everything. You work on your magic items, and to a very good success rate. 21, 22, and 27. Essentially what that means is you've made great progress on all of them. You've been working on the goggles, I think, the longest, right? Yeah. And then what was you said you worked on the armor, and then what was the other thing?
The goggles, the rifle, the armor, and then the wolf ear hair
Gotcha.
thing.
You have to fix my ring, too.
Yeah.
Wow. You're really mad.
He has
at
a
me.
lot of projects on the table.
You're
And
really-
guess
I'm
which
really
one's
mad
taking
at
the
me.
back burner? Imagine that. The guy I'm really upset isn't working on my stuff. Like,
Also, the potion thing is because I took a spell and have to justify it, so that one has to be finished.
fair enough. Yeah.
Just saying. This little meta on the table part. I have to finish that.
I have to do something. It has to make sense.
That one.
Focus looking to the sky. I need to finish.
Like this one.
Really?
This is 27. This one's done.
This one works, right? And that's the potion for the silver.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily going to do what I think.
Yeah, I started to say it's one of those things because that's
I made a working potion, just not that.
exactly what I'm thinking. That's exactly where my mind is going. It's like that is an extreme thing that is going to take a massive breakthrough in magic science, essentially.
And
that's-
I'm the character to do it.
I started to say if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Klokke. But as of right now, you have successfully made a potion, a very good potion. It just depends on what it actually does, and we will establish that at a later date.
I've turned into
I will see what a 27 means.
I've turned into like the Thomas Edison of silver immunity.
Yeah.
It's like I have found 1 million ways to not make that.
And one
But
of those
look at all
ways-
the stuff it did.
And one of those ways made you even more vulnerable to silver. It's actually weird.
Yeah, funny how that didn't work the way I wanted it to. That's weird. That's weird.
But yeah, so you work on those. You get really good progress for those. What I was saying before, you've been working on the goggles the longest, right? And then your rifle has just kind of been a recent thing. And then your armor is the most recent.
Yep.
That is a thing you just like, I'm just going to do this now.
Which, I mean, I'm starting it, but I plan on getting help from the blacksmith in New Hope when I get there.
Gotcha.
And then I need to talk to Gontus to do the other part. So, I mean, I'm laying the groundwork for all the stuff that needs to be helped when I get there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, putting the rune in it. And
So if that's the case, with your rolls thus far, great work. You're not quite there to a rare, but you are working on your way. And you're looking at it and you're thinking, it may not be something I can do for... Because you're working specifically on goggles, and for a little halfling girl, wearing goggles may not be the most charming aesthetic that she maybe want to go for. So yeah, you're looking at this, and I can tell you with that high roll, you're thinking I could probably turn this into a circlet instead. That could something rest upon her head that would actually just imbue her with that ability. Instead of, because let's face it, she's blind, her eyes don't work. So it's not going to make her eyes work, it's going to make her mind work past it, essentially.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like sitting there looking at this going, I can make this work, I need to debulk it a little bit. So you're a thought process to take the goggles off at this point.
Like I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I'm working on these goggles, I've been very single track minded, and I'm like, this is for a girl. For a halfling girl. Yeah, we need to rethink this.
I am not a halfling girl.
I know I'm on the right track, but now we need to go a different direction. So I'm like, put those off to the side. Maybe I'll make those for me later.
But you've made great progress on them thus far, so like you're pretty close to getting them fully finished. But then with that, we will leave you to continue on the road for now. Back on over to Mint and Melody on their way to go talk to the Council of Jack Marius. You guys come upon the council room, the main room where you met with him the first time, and you can hear the hustle and bustle behind the door of all the Jack Marii talking, and you can hear just several different, like just one of them talking about like, yeah, well, the facilities were your doing, Jack Marius 7, okay? That was your responsibility, and they seem to be kind of being underwhelmed here. And then you hear, right, well, Jack Marius 24, I've told you time and time again that I've had other things going on, and I'm not the one who screwed up the nap situation yesterday. And so you hear them kind of like arguing back and forth, bickering, and there's just a lot of hustle and bustle. Not a lot of business, it seems, is being done at this point. But you walk in and you see Jack Marius 1 at the pedestal, holding the bridge of his nose. Just right where his eyes meet, and he's just trying to contemplate how he got to this point in his life. And that's what you see as you walk into the room.
I'm gonna approach Jack 1, Marius 1.
Sure.
And
what you assume is Jack Marius Pride. I mean, that's what you assume. He's been up there. He's up at the pedestal.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to him and laying a comforting paw on his shoulder. And,
Yeah. He jolts up a little bit and kind of like, huh? Okay.
you seem a little jumpy this morning, Jack.
It's been a very tense morning, shall we say.
It sounds like it. I heard something of problems with facilities.
Yes, there was an incident yesterday. There was an incident in the facilities that involved an exploding toilet.
Oh dear.
Yeah, no, it's bad on all fronts. Bad on all fronts.
Do you know what the source of the problem was?
Someone putting an explosive device into the toilet. I have my suspicions who it was. And he just gestures with a thumb into the crowd, and you look in that direction, and there is a Jack Marius with blackened, hair fried back a little bit, and he's got soot on his face, and he's just sitting there like nothing has happened.
And I would imagine I can clearly smell the scent.
Oh,
of
it's
explosive.
singed hair, and just various powder.
A bit of a prankster, that one?
A bit. Bit of a troublemaker more than anything else, and
Have you ever thought of uncloning yourself? This seems more trouble than it's worth.
I've looked into it. It's just straight up murder.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Even if it's me, it doesn't even count as suicide. It's just me killing another person.
What if you just set them free somewhere else? Kept one or two?
Like a Jack Marius farm? Where we just let them go to live their days? And
I mean, it doesn't have to be a farm. They can go out into other areas of the world and...
He points to the one with frazzled hair and goes, you want that out and about.
I mean, he's obviously pretty dumb. You could just, leave some poison around him. I'm sure he'll take care of himself.
He's not dumb. He's one of the smartest ones. That's why he's bored. That's why he's pulling pranks.
So he's given a reason why he did this prank.
Oh, no, he hasn't talked about it whatsoever. He's denying it vehemently.
So he's lying as well as pulling pranks.
Absolutely. He is... I'm telling you, it's a brilliant mind situation. He's bored. He has nothing going on, so therefore he sets off a toilet, and then he watches chaos ensue, involving us talking about it right now. And you look over, and he's staring at you guys. And as soon as you look over, his eyes like he looks across the room. He looks up and around like you're not looking, like he's not staring at you.
Anyways, that's not why we're here. I guess we should get back on track. Good luck with that.
I would imagine you're not here for the... Yes. Anyway, what can I do for you? What other headaches can I put on my table?
Oh, do you have an aspirin? Because you might need one.
Did you... And that's by the time he looks over and he sees Golden Man. He sees Mr. Champagne sitting next to you guys.
We brought you a babysitter. He is looking for a job, and you know what? He would be great to watch all of the Jack Mariuses. How many are there again?
About 75.
I mean...
How about he just watch that one?
Jack Marius, 74, raises his hand. 76, 75 went rogue and used the machine again.
Why do they act so different from you?
It's a gamble each time. Like,
Did you learn your lesson? Because... Never mind. That's beside the point.
I made 10 at first for the sake of the council, and then other things needed to be done.
It's a very extreme...
And now you have more work than you had before.
Yeah, I can't really delegate to these guys. They're not exactly up to the task. They keep, like, it's weird. Like, it's such a gamble. It's a genetic lottery, really. Like, I don't know what they're going to sound like when they come out. I don't know what they're going to do when they come out. I don't know what intelligence level they're going to be. Some of them I just put on janitorial duty. And some of them I make sure that they're in charge of, like, science and stuff like that.
What would you expect with such a extreme form of nepotism? Having just yourself on this council.
Would this really count as nepotism at this point? I mean,
this
like,
seems like the
anarchy?
ultimate form of nepotism.
I feel like this falls under narcissism more than anything else. Like,
they both begin with N.
So he looks at you and he says, like, yes, I feel like this would fit more under narcissism than anything else, but at the same time, I'm a little bit above my head here. Who's this?
So he came through the portal with us at the end of the last session.
Cool.
Yep.
So lobotomy.
No. In fact, me and Kirby talked about this, and
Kirby suggested lobotomy, correct?
He does not need a lobotomy.
Magical lobotomy, brain go night.
No.
We think it would be better if he kept his senses, so that he could help back up the situation that we're trying to explain to you currently.
We need him as a witness for the council.
There's more than just we kidnapped someone and brought them to this realm.
He's nothing compared to what we have.
Given what happened, he came quite...
He reaches into his pocket, pulls out 2 loose pills, pops them, and dry swallows them. He just goes, okay.
She's gonna hand him her flask. So...
He's like, at this point. He just takes it and takes a drink. Poor Jack Marius.
Well...
He's truly Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
I mean, look on the bright side, Kloke's not there.
You've written Turd Ferguson.
Oh gosh, does that mean that Jack Ferguson? Or that Jack Ferguson?
Oh, that other Jack Marius is Burt Reynolds?
Yeah. Norm Macdonald as Burt Reynolds?
There's a Sean Connery out there somewhere. Just like...
Because that was the point. Burt Reynolds was the prankster.
It's like, well,
anyway,
Sean Connery was just a crude person. I was like, anal bum cover.
All right. Where were we?
I don't know.
You were taking pills.
He took a pill. He took the drink from the flask, and that was he gladly accepted. So, Melody, you were saying something?
So, that whole island is basically the whole realm, I guess. I don't know. Is the realm the whole island? Is the island the whole realm? Or is there more to the realm than the island?
Where did you go?
Paradisé.
Oh, yeah, we've been to Paradisé. It's very nice.
Did you get locked in a cage and fed to a giant monster?
I cannot say that was part of our trip.
So there's some guy there named Kiram who apparently is... What exactly happened? Because, I was a little otherwise involved trying to gain top secret information.
He's like, I believe I met him when we went on vacation there. Like,
you met him?
Tall, human-looking fellow with blonde hair, Hawaiian-looking shirt.
Said do a lot.
I remember there was we took some time off, me and some of the Jack Mariuses, and we just decided to go venturing out, and it was a lovely time. We had some
For whatever reason, it seems he didn't go after you, but while we were there, we discovered that, for one thing, there was an underground cave where they were transporting guests of the resort under mind control and feeding them to a giant beast, which Klokke and I killed.
Oh.
On top of that...
So that was happening while you were looking for the crystal.
That happened while we were looking...
That's an adventure.
In fact, actually, the beast had the crystal in its stomach.
Oh.
And we had to dig it out.
That's upsetting. Are you alright?
I'm okay. And the way Klokke's mind work, I think he actually found it fascinating.
Jack Barriers 34 is a licensed counselor. So if they need to speak to somebody.
You know, the guy, Gerard, may want to speak to someone. He hasn't been handling this super well.
Who's Gerard?
Him. And she'll point to...
Oh, he's like, yeah, we didn't exchange pleasantries. Like...
Valid. But he could serve as a witness as to what happened there, though I don't know how much. I mean, he knows. The Kiram seems to have kept a tight lid on what's going on there. We're not sure if he's acting alone or if
he
there
either
are others.
possesses great power on his own, or he has some greater power influencing his abilities, because he was able to shut me down when I was in divine communication with Avacyn, as well as he could rip open dimensional portals and throw
rip
what I could
souls
describe
from
as
bodies.
black lightning bolts at people, as well as ripping souls. And he up and disappeared into who knows where, without the appearance of using a crystal or any form of travel. So we don't know currently where he is, but felt this concerning matter might...
For the sake of just understanding everything about it, spare no detail. What exactly did he do when he... Anything specific, any kind of specific magic he used? Was there...
Yes, he was able to control all of us except for Klokke.
He was able to control everyone except for Klokke.
He was able to enslave us with some sort of spell.
Klokke is the frogman?
The giant.
Klokke is the fire giant.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't like it when
the grung?
Okay, look at me. Let me level with you since he's not here right this moment. So yes, he's a grung, but he does not... He was raised by the fire giants, so in his mind, he is a fire giant, and he doesn't really like it when people call him a frog or a grung or anything other than a giant. Just go along with it, and it'll make him happy. However, he's not here right now. So.
At this point, that's the least amount of headache I can just take off my table.
It would be the easiest advisable route.
Yes, it would. So anyway, he was able to not control Klokke, but he was able to control everyone else. And then, including Gerard here?
Yes, he controlled him, then ripped his soul from his body, left him...
He had a small cage on his belt that he kept the souls in.
Yes, but then when...
Oh, he took... And he looks at... He's like, he took your soul from your body. And he goes, yeah, I thought I dreamed that part, but I guess not. And before he did...
No.
There's something that it's been eating away at me, because I'm remembering little by little as I kind of have it waking up here. But there's one thing he said to me. He said something about the memory erasing spells having an effect on me, or something like that. So it seems he was heavily suggesting he wiped my memory. And so he goes, oh. Well,
that could very well be how he keeps this secret a secret on Paradisé. We only stumbled across it, actually. We were there to find the crystal, of course. And we found out that one of the ladies that we met earlier on our excursion had completely forgotten about her husband. She had no idea who he was. We met her and her husband the first day we arrived. And when asking about her husband, she's like, she became very confused and said she was there alone. And
so they've been altering people's memories.
Yes, and when we arrived
not
there...
just obviously, but like on a massive scale.
Yes, and even Gerard, when we looked at the book, we talked to Gerard, asked him where her husband was, and he had no knowledge of anyone else being in the room, but we saw him, we talked to him, they arrived together, and then she forgot completely about him.
They also happened to have our names in a registry. Did anyone here communicate with them beforehand?
Yeah, we had a full reservation, gift baskets and everything.
They even knew our likes?
To your names specifically?
Yes.
Yes.
We,
Our true names.
We had no ability to contact, because of the incident, there's been no way for us to contact any other realm except for through physically traveling there.
They knew everything. They knew. We tried to give aliases, and they had us registered under our true names.
That is quite concerning. That's...
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, it was concerning until they handed me wine.
It was quite uncomfortable at the moment, too.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, I would imagine that's actually... But so you guys were on, like, very careful, right? Like, you approached everything with caution. You made sure that you were making sure all your choices were done very carefully and not just accepting all their gifts and everything.
Melody just looks over at Mint like, what do we say? She'll actually cast message to Mint and just say,
Oh no!
Do we lie or do we tell the truth? Unfortunately, the truth is probably our best option, isn't it?
If you're going to tell the truth, why'd you ask me?
You tell the truth. You go first.
He looks at...
You know I can see your lips moving, right? Like, I don't hear what you're... I know you're casting message in front of me.
What happened was...
The wine was very good, and the Mai Tais and the daiquiris, and what else did I have?
Oh,
that margarita!
I couldn't keep count.
Oh, and some champagne, I think, too.
I
Pretty sure.
trust...
Can you both give me an intelligence check real quick?
Well, this ain't gonna go well.
Not a save, just a check.
What would that... Would that just be our...
Your intelligence modifier plus whatever you roll.
Or minus.
Or minus, depending on where you are. Are you at a minus?
Yes.
I'm at a minus.
What'd you roll?
14.
That's a good roll.
16.
16. You both are able to plug it in. Like, you guys are talking about it, and just it clicks for both of you pretty much at the same time. Just, we ate. We drank. Klokke didn't.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Well, I mean...
Hey, you're not here. Don't metagame.
No gestures in the silence.
You go back to your caravan.
No. We talked about this outside of game, remember? And that was the first place I went. Because I was like, you guys ate and drank. I didn't.
I didn't touch anything.
I was like, I refused every hospitality.
Oh,
Period.
I figured that was the cause at this point.
Me and him were between, it was either the eat and drink, or it's because he touched us. And
Logic
the only person
dictates.
that it didn't matter
Yeah,
to
that
was
was
because I
the
touched him with my
conversation we had.
prosthetic.
Yeah.
So it's just like, no, I'm negating
Yeah, well, it was
that.
like it's one of those two things.
Yeah, no, logic dictates, of course, logic dictates.
Sorry.
You know, you
Cut that part out.
No, you're good. You're good.
Klokke knew.
No, it's good table talk. Critical Role does that crap all the time. Like, I knew it!
I thought we were hiding the names. That's the only part I was talking about
Oh.
cutting out.
Yeah.
I didn't mean the rest of it.
Oh, yeah.
Cut
sure.
this part out.
Yeah.
Cut me saying cut this out.
Just cut this episode.
Cut that part out.
And
too?
that part.
Make sure-
Just cut this episode.
And this.
Like the entire episode. Just everything up to this point, we'll start from here. Like, and this is where the recording starts. What happened? Oh, wait!
So, yes, we did. We ate of the food and the drink except for Klokke. He was the only one who did not. So
Which makes sense, then. Well,
it was seasoned deer meat. I mean, I wasn't going to ignore it.
that's...
It was alcohol. Need I say more?
So, so he,
It was quite delicious for being a mind-controlling spell as well.
and then he's gonna go and have the line like, but you didn't let anyone physically touch you, right? And like, you guys think about your massages. Like, just... And
oh
you didn't,
gosh, it's multiple things.
and you didn't drink anything, right? And then just Melody just chugging.
Turned out we
Bahamas.
just kept reinforcing the spell harder
It's like-
and harder.
Melody's,
Well, I could control you at this point. Like,
Melody's in the corner just like,
Layering it.
Karen was like, it was really easy to get
like a light suggestion will get you to do what I want. Like, no,
Let's
but
check off the things he did to you guys that Klokke wasn't involved
Look,
in.
I have
Drinking,
lived
eating, massaging.
I have lived mostly a simple life, and I gave in for a little bit.
you gave in to temptation. Did you learn a lesson?
the cleric learns.
Melody has not.
No.
Well, he's like, I'm still gonna drink.
At this point, Melody thinks carnal is a flavoring. So
Unfortunately, you're not wrong. She's like literally in my notes about her
carne
character.
it's
like
oh,
carnal.
It's carnal filled. Like, no, what? Like,
What drink would you recommend with that?
Literally in my notes,
Is that a red or?
it, like
It's a
the character notes,
1970s
it
Chardonnay.
says loves carnal pleasures.
Yep, there it is. There we go.
We are quite the opposite.
We are.
Yeah.
That's why you guys make a really funny team that he left now. Like, it's just like, you put the odd couple together.
You guys are so great, I had to see my way out.
It's an A-B
You
conversation.
obviously don't need me.
He looks at you and says, like, yes, okay, so that makes sense. With everything you consumed, it seems if they had any kind of controlling spell, that would be the source of it. It's
Sorry.
not uncommon in cult-like situations, and sometimes it happens with things like this. I mean, I've
Wait,
seen...
so if you just came back from there with your Jack Marius friends and you didn't know it was a weird cult island, how were you not affected by the mind control?
Well, considering I didn't even know there was mind control happening, I don't know. I just went and had a very lovely vacation and came home. Maybe he just didn't pick us to be...
would recommend, as a precaution, and I feel like I'm getting this from Klokke and my time spent with him, you might want to have all of you checked for any residual spells that could be on your person.
Can we get checked too?
I thought you were about to say count the Jack Marii. Just like, you might need to count. Like, what? Like, 73!
If you haven't counted them in a while, that might
Yes,
be a good
actually,
addition.
we have weekly roll call.
But either
I mean, do you really care if you lose one or two?
did you take things when you were there?
it was a vacation.
Exactly. See?
I would get checked for residual spells.
Gotcha. I will go get checked for my
In-
STMs. Like, no,
I knew it was coming at some point.
RME, residual magical effects.
No, it'd be
magical
a
effects.
magically transmitted disease, an MTD.
I think you should have all the Mariuses.
All right.
Marii.
Aye.
What is the plural for the Jack Marius clones?
I've never had need to make up a word for the plural for us. The Jack Marii, the Jack Mariuses, the Jack
Marii sounds...
Marii is fine.
It's easier for me to say with my muzzle.
Anyways, so
You
what
could
do...
just call us all Tactheratrix.
Why don't you give them each a name, since they're obviously vastly different from one another?
Well, they do have different names. That's Jack Marius 7.
Okay,
That's
okay.
Jack Marius 23.
What do we do about the psychotic, evil, world overlord, whatever, Kirim guy? And all of the innocent people that he's mind controlling and feeding to monsters?
Yeah, that is a bit troubling. In regards to that, and he looks over at Gerard, he says, the secrets might be closer than we think.
Don't lobotomize him.
Don't.
We need him.
I was after.
Yes,
there might be an option.
I'm playing. I get it. I like to play every once in a while.
Yeah, but no, I might actually legitimately lobotomize
Don't
him after.
lobotomize him.
But after
him. We pretty much guaranteed him that if he would testify to the council, he wouldn't be lobotomized as like a thank you.
Oh, and when were you gifted that authority? I must have missed
I
that
spoke with
council
Kirby.
meeting.
He said he would talk to you. Apparently,
I
he has not.
Guess I missed that council meeting where I gave you that authority and crowned you deputy of the keep. Pork deputy.
Okay, well, sorry. I thought that would be the right.
Guardian of the pork.
Deputy pork. Deputize you in the name of pork. But that's a pig joke in itself.
With the
Like,
pork
it's-
marshal service.
It's a pig joke. All like multiple layer pig joke.
Porkertons instead of Pinkertons. With the Porkertons.
Ooh. I have the sense of humor of a 7-year-old.
Oh, we know.
Oh my gosh. At the end of the day, I understand you may do whatever you are gonna do. But we felt it would be fair for his help and the possibility of may be here for a while.
He literally gave up everything he's ever known to come and help the council.
As long as he is truthful.
Is that true? You came to help the council, and then Gerard looks around. He's like, "Yeah, that's why I came."
Does he have to roll a deception?
I love that you have to roll.
I'm rolling against myself,
You
dude.
have to roll to see
That
if you're
was
one NPC.
that was him. This is Jack Marius. He bleeds. He goes like, "Very noble of you." Deception! And
Man,
Gerard
that's
rolled
why
a
this
15.
game is great.
Gerard rolled a natural 15. Jack Marius rolled a natural 3. Jack Marius bought it hook, line, and sinker. He's like, this guy's just very nice. Like, he's a server all around. He's like, you do very well at
He's a
serving others,
selfless
don't
Sally.
you? Yeah, that's what it seems.
This whole situation is going so much better because Klokke isn't there.
Oh gosh.
No, we didn't.
No, that's not the way it came.
That's not how that happened.
Mint is letting things slip. Avacyn is about guardian, protection.
Even though he knows that was a lie, he
The
didn't say anything
truth
about
is
it. Like,
little. He's like,
it's not your truth to tell. It is.
That,
you know,
yes,
that's what
that
it
is-
comes down to.
That is very kind
You
of the
cannot
approach.
stop
It's
him
like,
from sitting. You know, so
it's like, well, it wasn't even him. Okay, it was him.
no,
but I was gonna
he
say-
blatantly deceived. Like she alley-ooped it. He dunked it. Okay,
Yes,
like
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like.
All right.
Anyway, so yeah, he looks, and so Jack Marius is like, very noble of you. That's very, very kind. In that regard, what we shall do, and what we might have the ability, is to look into his mind and see if we could look past the layers of, well, depending on how many there are, the layers of memory erasing or memory altering spells that he's been put under.
So I forgot that I had a certain spell which I would like to cast.
What is that?
Detect magic.
Detect magic?
Focused mainly on the Mary Eye.
Well, it's a 30-foot radius, so
Yeah.
it's pretty.
Oh,
Well,
so
yeah, it would
it'll
be
ping
anything.
me and you as well then, huh?
Yeah, if we do have anything residual from our interaction with Karam, it would actually help
that's
to
what you're-
see
that's
that
what you're
there's
more specifically-
something similar on us as well as them. 'Cause
Gotcha.
I just realized, like, I could solve that mystery right now.
You could.
So I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Yep. There's no roll for it, anything like that. It's just a 30-foot radius. When you look at that, you can see that you guys are giving off a purple hue. Now, that's however you want to describe your Detect Magic. The way I normally envision it in my head is you're seeing
I'd imagine like almost like a misty.
an aura kind of coming
yeah.
off of the thing, and like the colors are associated with different schools of magic.
Yes.
And in this case, this one is just coming off as a dark purple aura, and you can feel coming off it that it's enchantment. But it is a strong enchantment, so strong that no matter what color you have assigned to it in your head or whatever, however you want to do it in your canon,
I'm sticking with purple to make it easy.
there you go. But essentially, you know that if you were to do this, because you've probably cast this spell before, if you see enchantment magic, it would look purple. This looks like a much more dark purple.
There's more.
It is stronger.
Like there are degrees,
and it is
yeah.
sinister in nature. You can feel the sinister.
There's
coming
a
off it.
sense of twistedness to
Yep.
it.
There is a decrepitness, just a creepy allure to it, essentially. And you see it coming off of you. You see it coming off of Melody. You see it coming off of Jack Marius Prime. You see it coming off of 3 different other Jack Marius in the crowd, but not the others.
Okay, so number 1, you do in fact have the same spell that we have on us. I can see it's like the School of Enchantment, but it's a much darker presence to it. Something not good.
That is uncomforting.
It is. It also makes I have to wonder if perhaps you were commanded not to tell us the truth of what happened at the island when you guys visited.
No, I have every... He says, like, you can ask me anything. I'm free range to tell you anything about the trip. I don't have any memory of anything about it.
That's exactly what was happening with the people on the island, from what we gathered.
No, and I'm hearing this. Hearing that residual spell is on me is actually very troubling and making me think that same way as well.
Here's the problem. None of us can go back to Paradisé until the spell is taken off, and we better hope that he can't get here.
Also, just of note, feel like it would be remiss of me to not say this. My trip to Paradisé was 3 years ago. So the fact that you're seeing this spell still on me is actually very troubling.
I think it would be very, very worth it for us to figure out how to get this off of us.
I would say that's a priority for sure.
I can definitely make some contacts. It might be something warranting a greater restoration or something maybe a little more powerful.
This may be one of those moments.
Yeah, you being an avid magic user, like you obviously you come from Earth where magic is used in your circle but not widely known, and with him being in the Church of Avison and everything like that, you would know that anything more than a greater restoration usually means wish. Like, yep. So we might be to that level. That's what Jack is telling you. If a greater restoration won't fix it, that usually means a wish is the only option.
Do you have that kind of ability, Jack?
I do not, unfortunately. At least, not myself. There might be someone for a great price would be able to do that, but I would hope they would be able to work with us for not paying, I would assume. Depends.
I might also suggest in the meantime that those of you who are affected by the spell, you may want to have someone else around to keep track in case Kiram has been doing something with it.
Here's the deal. We
Whatever
pissed
reason
him
you're
off
being-
pretty good when we were there.
Yes, where did he go?
He went poof. I don't know.
Oh, he just
Well,
he just went to some other part of the island or what? Like,
no,
he went
disappeared.
poof. He disappeared.
He stepped into a dimensional rift on his own. Okay,
you
yeah.
mean the rift similar to one that you went through to get there?
I told you he was extremely powerful.
he's-
He was able to cut off my communication with Avison.
Do you have an extra guard available? You might want to have somebody
All right.
stationed at all
Here's what it is.
times by the RIND where people come, where we go in and out through
That's
the realms.
that's where we have Kirby. Kirby's the gnome that you keep meeting.
Yeah, he is your muscle. God help us all. And she'll do the sign of the
Very well.
cross because she's
She's
Catholic.
She's very Catholic. Like,
she's from France.
What he does is he says, yes, Kirby's our muscle. He's very helpful in that regard.
Have you ever thought of hiring someone with maybe more muscle and stature, perhaps?
I did. They kept on getting intimidated by Kirby.
You do know gnomes can have great power, right? Is
He's
that
a-
something in France?
If
no,
it
we
was-
have garden gnomes, but they're made out of
You put your gnomes in
Resin.
a garden?
they're fake. They're like a statue. We have gnome statues, but nobody believes they're
Oh,
actual.
so you just have really racist statues. Like, in the middle of your gardens.
Okay, so
I think we should
Yeah,
tell
I'm
them.
just gonna get an effigy of humans and put them everywhere around the keep.
we have statues of humans too. Do you guys not have art?
Artistic, yeah. I'm not talking about, like, just, oh, look at me, I'm just gonna put this little gnome in my garden and mock
People-
him culturally.
No, they think they're cute.
That just makes it worse, in my opinion.
I think what we have here is a difference of cultures, and we should move on.
Probably. Might be best. And so,
I think we're wasting our time.
he goes over to the
when there are more
pulpit.
There's like
serious
a
things
dark
at hand.
lord out there, and
Yeah,
he's
he's like,
arguing
wait,
with
this is not an issue right now.
Not to mention, we don't know if it might be connected to the tentacle thing. Who knows
That's
for all...
Oh.
He looks at you and he says, tentacles? What are you talking about?
Whoa. We had a whole conversation about this, and you told us that you would talk to Kirby about the giant black tentacles that came up under the fountain in the middle
Are you
of town.
telling us you don't remember anything of that?
Excuse me? And he looks at the crowd of people and he says, did any of you talk to them about a tentacle monster? And then one hand
no.
timidly goes up. He's like, yes, sir, I'm the one who spoke with them. And he goes,
You!
yes. Did you not think to let us know about that issue? Well,
You didn't think that was important?
Well, they had a delusion in the middle of this city, square, and I thought it was of no note. They just simply had they all saw the same illusion. I didn't think it was really worth mentioning.
Kill that one first. I don't care if it's murder.
He's like, well, a bit harsh. Good night. So like
She is from a place where
It's like-
executions are.
she's got a
You
little
French,
bit of a hot
you're just
temper.
killing people, chopping their heads off all willy-nilly.
I love how they're basing all French people off of this one chick. Like,
The only
This,
French person
yeah, I was gonna say this
Jack
is all we
Marius,
have.
Jack Marius knows France exists. He's never been there. He knows Earth exists. Like,
Just know there's some sort of
he's
revolutionary.
like, they're not
people.
ready for us to go there. We can't go there yet. Like,
The French are into executing people. I mean, that was a big thing back in the day. So
up until 1977.
yeah.
Sorry, that was the last public execution via guillotine. So, does not mean they stopped. Anyway.
Okay, so here's an idea. Jack. The main Jack. The head honcho Jack.
Jack 1, Jack Prime, Jack Primo, however you want to call me.
Yes. Can we somehow differentiate you between the other Jacks? Can you wear a special bracelet that only you can wear or something to where when we have important information, we can make sure that it goes to a Jack that has a brain and she'll just stare at the other Jack?
Very easy to tell me apart from the other one. The birthmark I have on my upper left eye is 2 centimeters higher than anyone else.
Yeah, that's not going to do it for me, sweetie. Can we do something else?
She's not very perceptive, is she? Like
2 centimeters?
You over here, you like clocked it. You're like, no, I saw that. Like you're like,
That's what I was thinking.
In your head, you're like, no, I knew that. Like,
No, because if he would have known, he would have made sure that we told the right one.
Yeah, that would be
So
the
that
issue.
doesn't-
oh, fair enough.
Right.
All right, fine. With your perceptiveness, now that you like, oh, I see it.
Yeah, I actually look around the room. That would make
You're
more
like,
sense.
oh, it makes sense. The hairline is
I can
closer.
see all the ones way in the back. Yeah, I can see
The
it.
hairline is closer on him. Like you just said.
Now that you say something.
This could be a chance for me to branch out with stylishly. I can start to accessorize. I've been wanting to do that.
Whatever you'd like
I've
to
been
do.
wanting to grow out a goatee.
As long as the other ones don't copy.
Here's the deal.
And you look over at the sea of Jack Maryi, and they're just kind of one of them over here. Like he's like, oh, just he wanted to grow a goatee too.
I have an idea. Give me one moment. She's going to send message to Mint with her cantrip, not her earring, and just say, we need a passphrase that we can tell the main Jack through message. That way we can just make sure that he's the right Jack every time. As long as he doesn't tell anyone.
How has this made it into 3 of my games? This is the 3rd one this has gone.
Apparently you're doing something wrong here, honey.
No, that ain't wrong. That's making you guys actually like have to be suspicious.
Suspicious.
This is the 3rd game I've had somebody go, we need a passphrase. Like,
Yeah, sure.
What would be a good passphrase? Baguette.
Sure, we could make it baguette. I guess that works.
Do you guys know what baguettes are here? Or is he going to just be like,
We've
what's
had
that?
No, we didn't we have baguettes?
isn't that the
Some-
really long bread?
You
mean-
can't hear us!
He just keeps poking his head in.
I can see your mouths moving. Like,
Just casting
How-
detect thoughts.
How does an NPC metagame reality?
yeah, that's NPC breaking the 4th wall when he's not able to.
Like, really, do you guys have baguettes here? I'm asking, like, as Tiffany.
I mean, they had other stuff.
Oops.
I figured.
What about crumpet? That'll be easy to remember.
Crumpet.
So, Melody is going to send Jack Marius, the main one, a message and say, Jack Marius, are you the only one who can hear message, or are they linked because they're clones?
He responds by saying, message is a physical speaking. It goes straight to me. Like that. It's not to my mind.
I'm just making sure. I've never met clones. Okay, here's the deal. We're giving you a passcode so that we know that important information is going to the right Jack Marius. The passcode is baguette.
Very well. The long bread.
Yes. So anytime you need to, we need to talk to you, we'll ask you for the passcode, and you will say,
Long bread.
no,
That big wet. Big wet?
baguette.
Baguette. Baguette?
Baguette.
Baguette.
Oui, oui.
What?
Yes, baguette.
What was... You have to go to the bathroom?
And that's why I didn't do oui, oui.
So what happens is he says, all right, so they're very well. That will work for now. I think that's the best security we have.
She's going to send one more message. Don't tell anyone the passcode.
Not even myself.
None of those selves. And she's going to point around.
Ah. Why is she pointing at us? She's going to go out and get ice cream for everyone. She wants to know your favorite flavors. I'm sorry, I panicked.
Gerard,
He's like, are you about to tell me to go get ice cream for
I
everybody?
am indeed.
That's
Here you
what
go.
okay.
Here's a couple gold pieces.
I thought I wasn't
If it
allowed
keeps
outside.
them
Come
down
right back or I'll let them lobotomize
when
you.
you're in front of Jack.
I thought that was off the table. Not officially.
Jack, he does need something to do while he's here. He could be sort of a retriever for things, whatever, any sort of tasks that may help you all.
You mean
starting with him getting ice cream for all of you?
Yes. So you mean a gopher?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. That's a common term. It's okay. You can call him that. It's not derogatory. Unless you're a gopher, then it's a little bit derogatory.
You have gophers here?
We have some delegates from the gopher world.
I'm sorry.
We have some delegates from the gopher world.
So they're not annoying little rodents that dig in the ground and you try to kill?
Do you just kill animals in your world?
What do you leave alive?
They eat our vegetables and our crops and dig everything
Oh,
up.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that your crops were worth a person's life.
No, but they're not people in my world.
Oh, they're not people. Oh my goodness. So you take statues of gnomes and just la-di-da put them in your gardens, and then you take living people and say they're not a person, bah, and shoot their face off.
I had no idea that we were traveling with this type of person.
I did not know either.
France
I'm sorry, did you
is-
want to kill him because he's not a person-looking person?
No, he is a person.
Well, no, look at that. He doesn't look anything like you, so
No,
therefore he
like
must be
gophers-
worthy of killing.
Gophers are just like animals. They're not... Like, they don't talk.
So
they don't...
none of them live, you just kill all of them.
No.
Are there any that you let live?
Yeah, the ones that don't eat our food.
When Admiral Acorn is here tomorrow, then you know what? I'll make sure that you get a good visit from him. What happens is while you guys are discussing this, he goes like, so, yes, I'm not telling anyone from the... We could definitely use some help from Mr. Gerard here, of course. And Mr. Gerard, would you be willing to, as, I guess, payment for your stay here, I guess, just kind of using your services? And he's like, yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty good concierge, so I can really help with other
Hospitality.
things. Yeah, that's pretty much what that's pretty much what's going on here, it seems like. And so he goes, very well, that seems like a good spot for you. In the meantime, and then right as he says that, in wandering into the room is a very, very naked Jack Marius.
Oh, no.
Looking around very confused. And I'm like, who turned on the machine again? I have to take care of this. And so he...
No.
So, there are now 77 Jack Marius. So, I'll go ahead and update that number. As you guys are getting your stuff together for that, getting ready to go about your day and everything, leaving Jack Marius to his various Jack Marii. Over here with Klokke, your caravan has autopiloted you. You were like, as you're working on stuff, you look outside and you realize this isn't the normal path that you're normally go. And you realize that your caravan has autopiloted to one of your more frequent destinations, and that is that small village just down the range from Mount Hope, where you go through, and as you're traveling through, you see that there are the kids out playing, and you see that one girl that you made the leg for. She is hobbling along, a little bit worse for wear at this point. It looks like her prosthetic needs a little TLC, it looks like. That's what you see.
Full stop.
I figured.
And wait, you're back at Mount Hope now?
Not
I'm
quite.
At the base of
You're at
Mount
the
Hope,
base of
You're
Mount
not,
towards the-
not quite the base. It's like down the range from Mount Hope and then out towards like it's outside of the base. It's like where you can Mount Hope is really close in the distance. So
Full stop. I'll just snap my fingers and it'll just come to a straight halt.
yeah.
What is this city's name?
This city, just because we hadn't named it the backstory, but you know what? We're going to give it an official name. It's the city of Klane, Klane. It's a very small village. It's just, like I said, it's not really noteworthy except for the fact that it's got its own small community. Population maybe of like 300. As far as small villages go, it's on the slightly bigger medium side, I guess, but it is a small village, about population roughly 300 people, but it's so it's not really like noteworthy for anything else. It's just he knows this place because he's made a stop through here, and there were some people who usually in the smaller villages you have people who are in need of services and are also able to trade and keep his business afloat and everything.
Well, with that, as I'm going out, I'll grab a light shirt that I can just kind of throw it over so I'm at least, halfway presentable for,
Of course.
present company.
Yeah, you still have plenty of time outside the suit, so you just need to make sure you're not over here just like, hello kids, like just half naked frog man, like
frog man.
6 foot tall grung, just
Come with me.
Fire giant.
I love how even out of game he's like, no. He's the epitome of a method actor when it comes to so Klokke, as you throw over like something overshirt to make sure you're presentable to the public, and
Grab a crumpet on the way out.
grab some crumpets and head out the door. What's the first thing you do?
I go straight over to the child.
Okay. She looks up and she sees you, and I'm not going to do a little girl's voice because nobody wants that. But she she looks up at you and she's like, "Oh, like it's you." She's all really excited.
Hello.
She's like,
Eating.
as you walk up to little Susan, as you know her, she looks up at you in your giant frog form, and
Not a frog.
well, in your giant, as you know it to be, a fire giant form.
Fire giant.
Yeah. So she's like, "Hey, it's you."
Yeah, it's me. Klokke. How's it going, Susan?
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while.
I've been very busy. Unexpected adventures. However, passing through, I just happened to notice you look like that could use some love. Been very busy, have we?
I may have been playing a lot and also climbing trees and also going into the creek and yeah, I've been busy.
Good. I'm glad it's getting use. Enjoying it, are you?
It's been really fun, actually. I've been able to actually keep up with my friends for the most part. Actually, in some cases, doing better than them. But yeah, it's starting to feel a little loose. It's also a little short. Like her leg, you'll notice her natural, like her leg is just a little bit like longer. She's kind of leaning on the prosthetic now.
My math was slightly off. But we can fix it. Not a problem.
Okay, yeah, let me go get my mom. And so she runs off to the house and everything, pulls her mom out of the house. She sees you. She gets a big smile on her face, and she comes to see you, and she's like, "Hey, are you back in town?"
Passing through, and I noticed Susan seems to have in need of a replacement.
Oh yeah, if you have time.
Oh yeah, plenty of time. I'm actually changing my routine a little bit. Some things have happened, so I have time.
So she's like, "Here, Susan, let's go to the house. I'll take it off." They go to the house, and she comes back with it. She hands it to you, and then she starts to open up her pack. And
Oh no, I told you free of charge.
Well,
Nope.
Something to help, right?
No.
This can't be free for you. Like,
It's free. Free for her. For life, remember? Free.
well, you know what? At least let me make you something.
Sure. Whatever it is your family loves to have. Sounds great.
Yeah, sure. Actually, we're making up some spaghetti. Do you like spaghetti?
I don't know what that is.
I'll show you. And so, here, you work on that. I'll be back.
Sounds good.
Go ahead and give me tinkering.
25.
Yeah, absolutely. You fix this thing up. It really actually is a lot easier than you thought. You had already pre-installed some adjustable thinning device in there, or whatever, to extend it a little bit, and you reinforce it as you're doing that, and it kind of welding it into place, essentially, making sure it's a little more sturdy. And then you know that she's.
I know how to infuse my armors with mending. How about that? How about I infuse this with mending?
Okay.
Because I created my armor with mending.
No, that makes sense.
So that way it fixes itself on wear and tear.
So you think, you want to make this magical armor where it just basically has auto mend on it, essentially, where you just she can activate mending on it.
Yeah, all I have to do is come back and keep up repairs on adjusting size.
Never thought about doing that, because you can put, that's a really, and mending is a cantrip, so it's pretty low level magic. Yeah,
and Caravaneers specifically have it as an at will, whenever they want to do it thing.
You know what? With a 25, I'll say it's done, because it's a high roll. That's fine. I like that. I really like that a lot. Actually, go ahead and take an inspiration for that. If you have a slot available. Do you have a slot available? Pass it off to somebody.
Who won the meme challenge? Oh wait, I'm the only one that submitted a meme.
Oh yeah, so you actually do get inspiration for that.
Do you have inspiration, Steven?
Do you have inspiration?
I do not.
You do not.
Look at that. You're all back up.
I'm just here to keep everybody topped up.
I
don't
really
use mine. I forget I have it.
I really like its creative use, and I'm cool, have an inspiration. Okay, pass it off to him, and then you've already got one for the meme
I'm sitting
thing.
here and I'm like, The armor I made has mending. The one that
Yeah.
I wear all the time.
That's awesome. Yeah. With that, you're able to install that, and so what this won't do is it won't extend it
No.
for whenever she gets older. But she is in her early adolescence, which means she's got some growing to do, but it's gonna be a minute before she hits another spurt. You just kind of basically, the way it was with that timing last time, you just kind of caught her right at the beginning of a growth spurt, essentially, where it's just a little bit off kilter, and it wasn't much. But you should be able to avoid that for at least a little while, longer this time.
Yep. Nice.
So you get that fixed up, and you get it all. And right about the time you hear a knock on the caravan door, and Mom's standing outside with a bowl of spaghetti.
I'll go and I'll open it. Come in.
Oh, yep. Thank you. She walks in. She's like, "Here, as promised." Wow, that's looking fantastic.
Yes, I actually, I upgraded it. I strengthened the materials, and then I added the ability for it to have self-mending. So as she wears and tears it, doing what kids do, she just activates this spell of mending, and it'll fix itself.
But mending, as in like the spell.
Yeah,
Okay, I insist. I have to.
I've got spaghetti. It looks wonderful.
No, it's like that's this. There has to be. I have to pay you for this. This is too
In
much.
spaghetti, so it's good.
Payment accepted.
You've done it.
Yeah. No. So what happens is she's very much like, okay, well, I can't thank you enough. If there's anything I can do to help repay it, if there's any help you need of you, please let me know. I'll be happy to do whatever I can.
I mean, you brought food, and I probably would have forgotten to eat. I've been very busy with other projects.
She looks at the disheveled, like it's organized chaos almost, and she looks over. She's like, it's like everything has its own pile, but it's still a pile. You've been working on all this?
Yeah.
Do you want some spaghetti for the road?
I mean, if you have any to spare.
I absolutely. She like just. she's going into mom mode. She's like, take. You're wasting away. Like just.
All you do is tinker. You need some meat.
Constantly just tinkering. Like, look at you, skin and bones. I can like the. And so yeah, she goes and she actually gets you like a kind of like a takeaway pot of spaghetti.
Well, that's very nice.
And so she gets that with you, and
I have to bring this pot back.
No, you can keep it. That's fine. It's not a family heirloom or anything like that. It's fine if you need it. Use it for something else. It's fine. My payment to you.
I could probably use this for something else then. Yeah, the number of things I could probably.
Oh my
I
gosh!
could probably use it for this.
I've given the artificer an
Okay.
innocuous object.
Make a really great container for some.
It's just like
some of the
a
spells I'm
pot of
working.
holding. Like just.
I mean,
I'd like to put a fifth dimension into this pot.
This
and have
is
a
where
pot of
Joe
holding.
lives now.
this is like a preserving pot instead of a preserving
Gosh, can you
chest that
imagine a-
takes less space.
Can you imagine a cooking pot of holding? It's just a pot. It's like, what is he?
But it holds.
He's got a pot. And
But it holds fresh crumpets.
oh my gosh, the crumpet.
That's
pot
what
of holding.
that's what the chest of preserving is. You can put put perishables in there, and it's good forever.
I love it. So she leaves you with that pot to be of the pot of infinite possibilities. That will
Turn into an alchemy jug.
that will just be anything you want essentially. And then what happens is she takes the prosthetic back over to Susan, and she gets it put on. Susan comes out running faster than she ever has. She's like, this is like, because obviously it fits her now, and she's a little bit taller, a little stronger, and she is just like, she's kind of bounding around, testing out. She's like, this is working really well, thank you. She's really excited for it.
Being lost in my thought of like all the things I could do with this pot, I noticed her, and I rolled percentiles to make sure like he didn't get sidetracked away from that. I rolled high enough, so he like gets this light bulb moment and turns around and hops out of the caravan.
Oh, Susan, I need to teach you something about that. There's a word for if it ever gets broken.
You've got her full attention. She runs over and she's like, okay, what's the word?
You pick it. You pick the word, and when you say the word, the leg will do the thing.
Oh, okay. Where? You're from
Mount Hope.
Mount Hope.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. So what is? And she's kind of excited, kind of jumping up and down a little bit. She's like, what is the giant word for heal? I don't know what that is in real life. I know you probably don't in real life.
No,
but
look up the word healing in Norwegian.
Helbredelse.
Oh wow, that's a whole word.
Hell.
you say that word to her. You,
I don't know how to spell that.
and then like you say it to her, and she goes, maybe an easier word. And so she
What's the word for fix?
facet.
Facet.
Yeah, that sounds a lot easier to say. So
Yeah.
you're like, she's like, okay, what about the word for fix? And then you say,
Faceta.
oh, that's a lot easier, actually.
Nah, that's
Okay.
way easier.
Okay, yeah, that sounds cool. If it gets bent or something like that, or if it hurts or something like that, I can just say that and it'll fix it.
Yep.
Okay. She picks up like a rock off the ground and she like gives it a good like scratch into the side of it. And it's not damaging by any means, but it does leave a mark. And then she
My eyes
says,
get slightly wider behind it, behind my goggles.
you're like, huh? And she says, Fastetta. And when she says that, and you can see it mends that just a little scratch. It takes no time at all. And so she goes, whoa, that's really cool.
There you go.
I feel like that's a Klokke move. I'm gonna test it, make sure it works.
Even though it made him cringe.
No, it wasn't a cringe. It was a, I like that.
Well, that's what I was like. I was like, what would Klokke do in this situation? That's my first thought. Klokke would be like, let's see. Just do it.
Yep. That's why the eyes got wide, because he's like, ooh.
Mint would go, okay, I trust you. That's what it does. Melody would go, yeah, sure. We'll see if that works. And it just...
Depends on how much she has drunk.
Looks
for
like,
the
nope,
day.
proof in the pudding.
she tests the leg out. She's like very excited for it. She's like, thank you so much. And then she's like, her mom's like, all right, Susan, go play with your friends.
Wonderful. High five. And I put up my metallic arm.
She gives smacks it.
Yeah.
She says, all right, hey Susan, go play. And she gives you the high five. Emmett pops out real quick and just kind of like gives her the eye lick. She's like, oh, hi. I don't think I've met this one before.
This is Emmett.
Hi, Emmett.
He's my traveling companion.
And she holds up a hand for a high five. Does Emmett do it? Like with a tongue?
To
So
her
she's
little finger.
A little metal flick on her palm, essentially. And she's like, all right, bye, Klokke. Thanks for coming by.
Of course, have a great time.
And so she goes off to run. And Susan's mom is like, are you sure that I can't pay you?
I generally don't say things unless I'm sure.
Well,
Look at that happiness.
I'm going to let you know.
That's a lifetime of thankfulness.
I'm still going to let you know. I will, every time you pass through here, I will be insistent on it. Just be ready for that.
Yeah, spaghetti.
That's a response. Yeah, she goes like, "You want me to get you some more food? Or like, do you want me like, you need a place to sleep for the night or anything like that?" Like,
I mean, that's a caravan.
well, I mean, it can't be very comfortable.
Yeah, it's extremely comfortable. You were just in there.
Well, yeah, but and she like then a click. She goes, "It was a lot bigger in there. It was a lot bigger in there." And she looks around the caravan. She's like, "It was a lot bigger in there." Like she's,
Yeah.
she did not register it before.
Magic. I make a lot of things.
Apparently. Well, I won't keep you any longer then. But thank you. Sincerely, thank you.
Of course. If there's anything else you guys need, let me know.
Well, you've done enough, honestly. You're fantastic. So, but if you, even if it's just passing on through for no other purpose, stop in and say hi.
Of course.
You always have a seat at my table.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
What? This family adores this man. Even though the first time they met, he broke down their door. So I mean, he fixed it.
Fixed it. Fixed it.
So she lets you anyway. You continue your way down to Mount Hope.
Yep.
Okay, so the rest of the day you be traveling there.
Hey, party people. Thank you so much for listening and coming on this adventure with us. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Dice Party podcast. And also, please rate our podcast on your favorite podcast platform. You can also find us on social media. That way you can keep up with all the latest Dice Party news. I hope you'll join us on our next adventure. See you later.